Well, good day. It's me again. Um, Today I'm going to put in a oil pressure gauge kit. Oil pressure gauge fitting kit. I don't have my glasses on. Evo Big Twin with rocker box bracket chrome. Manufacturer 2024. So got it off of Amazon. Comes with a fairly stout, heavy water-filled gauge, but no markings on there to tell me whose gauge it is. But we're going to install that. Get rid of the electronic and put this one in. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to show you that's the pressure gauge. So no matter what I do, even if I turn it on, I got 25, 30 pounds of pressure. If I start it up, I've got 25, 30 pounds of pressure. No matter if it's idling or if I'm cruising at 100 kilometers an hour, 50 mile an hour, 80 mile an hour, it doesn't matter. That's where it goes and that's where it stays. So I've got this one on here, but right now I don't have a T to join the two. So I'm just going to eliminate this one. Maybe just join the wires and let it hang or whatever, but I'm going to get rid of this one and put the actual gauge on so I can see my oil pressure, not relying on electronics or electrical. Okay. I got my handy dandy light here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these off. Ooh. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on. Lift. There we go. So we'll put that off to the side. We'll deal with that in a minute or later. I'm going to put these back on. These back on. Let's see what we got under here. Was that 11/16? Could be, I think. Boy, that's on there tight. The whole thing is spinning. So hopefully, I'm not going to search through the other toolbox. I'm going to just put this on here to hold it. I can spin just the gauge portion, I hope. Not making this easy, I tell you that. Move that back, we get that. We'll do a counter. We'll go this way, then this way. There you go. This way, this way. There we go. Now it's got off. I'm losing an eye here. Yeah, come on. Okay, can we get that off my hand now? There we go. Okay, well, there's oil there. There was under no pressure, so I don't know where I'm getting 30 pounds of pressure there. I sprayed in here with brake clean. I better do it again. Last thing I want is to get dirt down in there. Get in there. So we're going to put Teflon paste on the bottom one. Come on, baby. Oops, that's a little bit too much, I think. I like the paste over the tape, especially with small fittings like this. Because the tape, if you get any on there and the tape gets down in there, it could plug up one of the little ports or oil ports. And me being a gas fitter, this is what I've always used. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. So we will, what size would that be, I wonder? Half inch or 9 cents? Half inch maybe. I did come prepared with a half inch. Get the box in on there. So as you can see, I guess this is my first time doing this, so I would imagine I'm getting some oil sumping, so something's coming past. Yeah, a lot of it going past. Jeez. And snug. Now technically, because this has a flare fitting, we don't need anything on here. So we're going to put it like that. Oop, I'll get that out of the way. What's that? Is there a sticker on there? Yeah, there was. Okay, whatever. Oh. So we'll get that in there, tightened up, snugged anyway. Get the drips of oil out of there. I'll keep my rag there. Come up. I'll lift you up so you can see here. So we're going to take one of these out. This one. And I've already had the seat and the tank on, so I know I can actually see that when I'm riding. Not real good, but I can see it. At least I'll know it's got oil pressure. And we get this off. I'll put that under. It's like a little, it's plastic, so. Come on. Yeah, no, I just broke it. I broke it. Okay. So I don't think there's anything coming up out of there. So I'm just going to put it on the bottom. And then I'll put this back in. just go. Click, click. There we go. Now, since this is not actually got a fitting on it or whatever, we're going to a compression fitting or anything, we're going to put some tape or oh my gee whiz, we're going to put some thread sealant on here. I'll just get some on my finger this time. Get it off the bottom here. Don't want it on the bottom. Just make sure the bottom part is nice and clean. So hopefully you can see if you can see that. This has a furrow inside right there. You see the way that's beveled? So that's what this will actually go up into and seal, just like your brakes on your car or motorcycle or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to just lightly put that in there. Bring that down through. We're going to bring our fitting up. There you go. It don't fit. Surprise, Amazon. So that's what I'm left with. For freak's sake. Oh boy. Way to go, Amazon. I don't want to be pushing and pulling all this because, yeah, I doubt very much I'm going to gain anything. No. Well, so I may have to bend. I don't even have that tightened in yet, do I? Nope. Oh, for freak's sake. Now, if I put this fitting in, it's going to be too long. Way too long. Well, that unfortunately is not going to work. So we're going to have to take that out again and put this fitting in. And we're going to have to bend it a little bit or something. What a pain. Get you in the light again. Okay. I'm going to clean this off. We got this part cleaned off. So what we're going to do is I'll put some Teflon sealant on this. Pardon that. Okay, so clean this thing up again. Get some more sealant on there, Teflon sealant. Make sure it's right into the threads. Wipe off the bottom. Get this one snugged up. Oh, that just gave me a lot more. Than it there was before. So we're gonna have to play with this. Okay, I'm thinking that's good. So let's see what happens now. Oh yeah, of course. Now it's way too long. So we've got a 1/2 inch here. Oh, get that back a little bit. All right. Line that up. So, no, you stay there. I'll snug that. One hand, there you go. Snug. Prop that in there to hold it. And snug this. Okay, we'll reshape it when we get it. Jeez. Okay. It's tight. So carefully, we are going to just maneuver it back, holding it patiently. Get this up. Okay, I got a bumblebee in here. We're going to take that up. Push our fittings underneath. I'm going to shape this so it goes up through. Not the best looking thing, but we'll put our fitting down in. Screw that right up. And what do we need there? That's probably, is that a 5/8? That's a 5/8. Okay. So we'll tighten up our flare fitting. There. Then I need, what do I need? Oh, I need a 9/16, I think it is. Yep, that's a 9/16 and a 5/8. So we're going to bring this in. Bring that around to about right there. I'll bring you nice folks right here. So I will pull on the enrichener. 35, 32, 35 pounds. Wrenching her off, and we're down to maybe 25. So there we go. 30, 35, 25, 35, 50 pounds. When the gauge on here was only reading 28, 30, and it would never move off of that no matter what I did. Idle it up or idled it down, clean the terminals. It was the same thing. So I think what I'm going to do now is take that out, and I'm going to use it as a air pressure gauge because I want to get a compressor for this thing because the air shocks I keep losing air in the front. So stay tuned until next time. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate you subscribing.